From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Athletics going up against the Cincinnati Reds. And getting to start, Justin Verlander. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Just misses with that one. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. That one ripped left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And it's a double to start the game. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Leo DeVries up next for the A's.
Ball inside.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Line drive, and that's just foul. In the dirt, blocked. Runner at second, nobody out. Foul ball there. Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. The 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Ball 1.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball.
Check swing called strike. And the count now even up. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Leading off, Ellie De La Cruz.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And now the 0-1.
Ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That
No,
one
that's
misses. Ball 3. Fought off foul. And a payoff pitch. And that is
Down.
low for ball 4.
First base.
So man aboard, Spencer Torkelson. The next runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Hard hit, right side. Hurts. Steps on the bag, and they got him. Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Big time power. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Swings over the splitter. Back here in Cincinnati, here's a big power threat. Brent Rooker.
D-Ride. That's a ball.
That's
Ball
off
2.
the mark. 2-1. That's in there. Fastball is outside.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Darryl Hernandez will hit next. On the ground to third, Suarez. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's.
Ha!
In the air out to center. It gets down, a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's the left fielder. Outside. Ball 1. Second inning here, no score. Under it. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second. In now for the Reds, number 5. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
It's
No,
a tough
outside.
pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer.
Ball.
Runner to go. One attempt misses. No throw. He's in there safely. The Reds with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at second. Just missed. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good job to fight that one off. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Gleyber Torres up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall. And now the center fielder. Puts a bunt down. Over to first. Runners advance on a good sac bunt. Now the left fielder. This guy with light tower power. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. 2 on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss there. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Great American Ballpark, here's the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. Up the middle, and that one handled. Throw on to Torkelson. 1 pitch and 1 out. So back to the top of the order. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's. Top of the 3rd, no score.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging at off-speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
That's his 2nd hit of the day. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Next up for the A's, Leo DeVries.
Yep.
Quick off at first. Now back in safely at first. Here comes the 0-1. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Safe at second with a stolen base. The A's looking to strike first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In position. That's out number 2. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one way inside.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
That one 95 to... As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it.
Elly looking to steal. Bunting for a hit. DeVries. They get the force. They handle the bunt and get the out. Here comes Torque to the plate. Grounded out his first time.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Kurtz takes it himself. No chance at the double play. Runner in motion. He's in there. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Check swing went around, and it's 0-1. Finds his way through, base hit. In comes the first run of the game as the Reds take the lead.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. On the ground,
That's a
and
foul
it goes
ball.
just foul. Here's the 0-2.
Ball one.
Suarez, the runner at first with 2 gone.
That's a
Started
check.
after the
What do you
1-2
got?
pitch, appeal to first. Back here in Cincinnati as we go to the top of the 4th. Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit. And a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Check swing called strike. 0-2.
Ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Struck him out looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. He's 0 for 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Ball. No. No.
The Athletics down by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses. It's 2-2. Now one
Ball 3.
missed. Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here is Darrell Hernandez. Grounded out his first time up. In the air, right field. Steer on the move towards the line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Ready to go, bottom 4. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Comes up empty.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Reds,
Here is Gleyber Torres. Fly to center his first time. Runner on the move. There's a ball.
No, that's in.
Now they get the runner and a rundown. Out towards right center field. Rooker on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here's the center fielder. Puts a bunt down. DeVries. And he beats it. He's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
In the air to left center. And that is the third out of the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Digging in, Jacob Wilson.
You know, these Athletics looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Not even close there. And that's ball 2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Out to short. Throw on to Torkelson. One away here in the 5th. Here's the left fielder. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. And now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. Grounded out his first time up. That one the other way. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
No, that's a ball.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And we are starting over. So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Elly De La Cruz.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Fights it off, you'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. That one hammered, but pulled foul. All tied up, last half of inning number 5.
No.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. Way out front for strike 2. That one just misses. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And he walked him.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. You gotta throw to second, he's safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. On the ground, right side, down the line, and it's foul. The 0-2, runner goes again. DeVries. Here's one. The tag, and he's out of the plate. And that's a double play. They don't come much closer than that. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Leo DeVries. On the ground as he checked his swing. Torkelson. And they put the tag on him for the out. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
In for a strike. Good slider.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
No, that's a ball.
There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz.
Ball, no.
In the air, out towards left center, ranging into the alley. But the left fielder calls him off. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the Reds catcher cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And a rope into center field, base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Looking to extend the play now. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. High fly ball, right field. And that is that. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in, Brent, new pitcher now, Kyle Finnegan.
Ball.
Swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Hernandez in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's in there. That's strike 2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a base hit right there. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Now the left fielder. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Out towards right center field. And that is that. Back here in Cincinnati. Now it's the Reds DH, Gleyber Torres. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Angel Serpa. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Out to short. Wilson. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. Here's the center fielder. All tied up here at the bottom of the seventh. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. And he lays down a bunt. Fires the first on the run. Throw is low, and he can't hang on safe. Here's the left fielder. Runner on the go. Tap foul at the plate. Runner on the go again. Throw safe.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Ground ball right side. Kurtz takes it to the bag. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third. Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. Runner's breaking for the plate. Puts a bunt down. Kurtz. Flip to the pitcher.
Got him,
Covering.
that's an out.
And that is that. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Ready to begin the eighth. Jackson Choria digs in now. That one ripped, but foul. On the ground to third. What a stop from his backside, and they get the out. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's.
Ball.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-0. Slider right there.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Chopped on the ground, and that goes foul. Pitch in the dirt. Full count now. Outside and low, it's ball 4. And the go-ahead run is on. Base. Kenley Jansen takes over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game.
Now back in safely at first. DeVries, batting with one down, takes a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be.
Now back in safely at first. Snaps it down to second. Snap throw behind the runner. Check swing went around. And that is strike 2. Snap throw down to first. Just off the inside edge. Runner on the go. Got him swinging.
And that's it.
Throw safe. That's a stolen base.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Oh, look at the stop. To first. And very nicely done for the out. On to the bottom of the 8th. In now for the Reds. Number 11. Line drive, base hit. The leadoff single and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. This one in the air, right field. That one back there, and a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Going, gone. And this place is rocking. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-1. So up next, Eugenio Suarez. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Foul ball. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Nice grab. Over to first. In the dirt. Great pick. Got him. What a play. Here's the Reds catcher.
Ball.
In the air, right side. Rooker has a beat on it. And there's 2 away. Spencer Steer, the next to hit. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Down the inside corner for a strike. Struck him out. Look. Back here in Cincinnati. All set to start the 9th in this one. Nick Kurtz now at the plate. Torkelson. He'll do it himself. Out leading off the top of the 9th. And they take care of a big threat right there. Rooker now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Jansen goes 6 feet 5 inches. 38 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swings through it for the K. The A's down to their final out. Hernandez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. The A's down to their final strike.
Ball.
Swing and a ball popped up. Settles under this one. And he makes the catch. Ball game. And the Reds claim the win here behind some great Welcome to Sutter Health Park in Sacramento, home of the Athletics. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Athletics. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the mound for the A's in this one, Luis Severino. What do we need to know here? Okay, all set to go. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. And we're underway here in the home opener. That's off the inside corner. Ball one.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steal bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now, Kevin McGonigal. Ellie on the move. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Right side, hard hit. Kurtz steps on the bag. One out in the top of the first. Now it's the veteran outfielder. That one fouled off. One away with a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. Up the middle, DeVries. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the first. And pitching in this game, Casey Mize. What do you have on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Here's the third. Baseman. Swings through that. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
In the air, left field. And there's one down. Leo DeVries, the next to hit. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that's a one-out single. Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers.
No, that's low.
Late with the swing there.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Line to right center field. That's a base hit. Green hurries it back in. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. First and second, 1 out. Nick Kurtz. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. 2 on, 1 out. And now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And another ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and the A's tie it up.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
That's the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. Now it's going to be Darrell Hernandez.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. That one pushed foul. 2 down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Goes down swinging for the top of the second. In now for the Reds, number 12. And it's even up.
That's a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. That one felt good, and they're chipping away. It's 4-2. Here's Riley Green. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That one drilled left field. That's back there. And that one's off the wall.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
One down. One out man at first. Next for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And that chance handled to second for one. And that's 2. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the left fielder, number 8. And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
Whoa.
That's downstairs. 3-1. Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So digging in, Jackson Chourio. Snap throw. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. And they get the out. So the lineup flips over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Snaps it to third. One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Next up for the A's, Leo DeVries. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. Pitch gets away. But no advance from the runners. 3-0 down. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Tap foul at the plate. Payoff pitch, and they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, that's a frustrating at-bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Kurtz in the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have.
New pitcher for the Reds, Sam Moll.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Here's the Reds catcher. And there's a foul ball. Severino, a 6'2 righty, 220 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Out there to center, Chourio has a beat on it, and a quick out number 1. So back to the top of the Reds lineup, Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. Ground ball right side. Kurtz takes it himself. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. Kevin McGonigal will hit next. Well struck, right field. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. And now the center fielder. Fouled off left side. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. To the right side. He gets there with the slide. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. swings and sends a rocket to right. Takes it in for the out. Darrell Hernandez up next for the A's. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's.
Nope. Ball 1.
This to third, and that one handled. On to first. The A's go quiet. Start of the 4th. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, number 44. Up the middle. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
And here's the first baseman.
Oh.
The Reds trailing by 2, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a foul out of play. Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High in the air, out to right. Rooker under it. 2 away now. Riley Green, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one fouled off.
Ball 1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. In the air, left field. And he misses it. It drops in. Throw back in, holds him at first. So just a single. And here is Kerry Carpenter. He's 0 for 1. Hit hard, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
A couple of singles back to back. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing at the bat.
Suarez in the box now, takes strike 1. Base hit. Runner around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the Reds catcher. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. They take the 4th out. They limit the. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping in, number 8. Ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Next up for the A's, Jackson Chourio. And that is downstairs. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
A's leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Breaking ball misses down and away. On the ground, De La Cruz. One slip for 1, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out. Now the third baseman. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Dives for the bag. Got him. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Elly De La Cruz. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Kevin McGonigal. Rips one to right. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
That's just a great effort right there. Beautiful job of tracking that ball down. It was sinking so quickly. So it's kind of a tough call. Do I lay out? Do I play it on the bounce? He made the right decision, and he gets the out. Excellent job.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Leo DeVries. And a foul ball.
You know, these A's putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in toward you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
And it's going to wind up out of play. Loves it on the dive. They score a run thanks to the infield single.
He was all over that one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
1 on, nobody out, a run in, last half of inning number 5. That one way outside, and the count is 3-1. Late with the swing there. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Here comes a 3-2. Got him. And there's one away. Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. He's already homered here in this one. He was late there, strike 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Got him swinging. 2 gone. Darrell Hernandez up next for the A's. Foul ball. Langoliers, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check swing, and he went. Now 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Top 6. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, number 44. And Luis Severino continues. Swung on, popped up left side. And there's one down. And now the first baseman, he's already homered in this game. And it's fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now it's the right fielder, Riley Green. He's 2 for 2. In the air, left stop at the plate. Jacob Wilson. This one in the air, right field. Reaching down and makes the grab. Now the left fielder.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Tosses to first, and there's 2 down.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Chorio at the plate now. That's ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on.
No, that's a ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's. Runner takes off. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Reds DH. Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 2.
Nope, outside.
And that is out of play. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 1 gone here. Eugenio Suarez, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, catcher, number 5.
Here's the catcher. Swing and a foul out of play.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Oh, great stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the 7th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, number 86. Swing and a high fly ball left field. On his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. So up next, Leo DeVries.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
No, that's a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Pitch misses inside. And now 3-0.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Next to hit, Shea Langoliers. That's in there. That's strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-2. DeVries stands at first with 1 out. Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. And they take a 3-run lead.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found way. Showed a willingness to.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds. Pierce Johnson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count even at 1. Swings through that one for strike 2. throws to first in time. So digging in, Brent Rooker. That one found hard the other way. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing, and he popped it up. That is the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. And a base hit into right. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but
Ellie on his way to second. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Out, and that wasn't close. Popped up left side. Wilson. 2 down. Here's the center fielder. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Nope, ball one.
That one to first. Slides for the stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the A's designated hitter, Darrell Hernandez. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he'll pull into second safely.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Swing, ground ball, throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the left fielder. Big spot, and here comes Jackson Chourio. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Back to the top of the order. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 2 outs. Up and in, and it's 2-1. The A's looking to add another for the bottom half of the 8th inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Back foot slider struck him out. We go to the 9th. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, number 44. Back to work, Luis Severino. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 0-1 down. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one away. And here's the first baseman. On the ground, right side. It's in and out of his glove, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Right fielder.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next for Cincinnati, Riley Green. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And that one hammered out of here. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-4. So 2 down. Kerry Carpenter, the next to hit for the Reds. Late swing, foul to the left. The Reds down to their final strike. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. That's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
The Reds with the tying run at the plate here at the top of the 9th. Check swing, no appeal. And that's ball 2. High fly ball out towards left center. Chorio under this one. Ball game. And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.